Today was Sunday and I had very good OPD. I'll narrate you all the OPD cases with one prescription which will be useful in your practice. So we'll begin with the first case. He was 36-year-old male and he had history of seborrheic dermatitis earlier but Madhura Sahar 7 in his diet. So he complained of abscess like thing, pustular lesion like thing on the buttock region and that was recurrent. So if you read Kaishar Google, all the infective indications like Pramipedica and everything has been mentioned there only. So Kaishar Google and Krumikutar was the drug of choice and I gave him. So second case was my routine one. He comes from Daisar, all the way from Daisar to here, Dadar, and he had lichen amyloidosis. After the virechin, 50% of the lesion has scrapped out, and I'll also share the pictures. But today we carried out Raktamokshan for the same because the lesion is for Sthir Katin Mandala. You can either go for Prachan or you should go for Raktamokshan in the form of leech. So this was the second case. And yes, it is Vatkafal lesion. So go for Rasmanikya internally. Now, third case was a case of androgenetic alopecia, and he is taking treatment since last 1 month. And I have prescribed him Kasis Basma, Abrak Basma, and Rasayan Churna internally because Kasis Basma increases the Raktakan and improves the blood flow when it comes to androgenetic alopecia. See, you need to divide the hair into 2-3 aspects. Suppose if you find there is Rasostotus Dushti and Kapha Prakop, go for Swayambhu Google, go for Arogyavardhini, go for Raspachak like thing. If you find it is purely a Pittajavan, Rasayan Mati or Rasayan Churna will help you in most of the cases. Or if you find if it is more of Vata dominant, then Vatalamcha Sevanat is mentioned in Asthiostota Dushti, go for Asti Majja Pachak and Panchatirtha Google. Local application you can decide yourself. So today I applied him leech because leech increases the blood flow, healthy blood flow to the hair follicle, and because of the DHT there is less blood flow, so leech will help in this case. Also, one more aspect of the leech that it increases the neovascularization. That is one more thing. Now, next case was again an old case of psoriasis. I just like this patient very much because he's following since 2.5 years. The lesion is completely gone. There is no more psoriasis. But whenever it is 5 to 10%, it arises 5 to 10% in some amount. He comes to me all the way from Bhopal to here to consult me, and yes, he's completely okay. But I'll post to you the review also. What he says that in his language he said, but in Ayurveda, dosha kadachit kupyanti jata langan pachane, but once you treat by Shodha, nartisham punarubhav. Now he is very aware with the disease that it has got relapse and remission, and remission is a phase when disease goes to sleep for some time, and that some time can be increased to more time with the help of Panchakarma procedures. So he carries out Vaman every year, he carries out Virechan every year, he comes again next year, he'll come again next year for the same procedures. This should be learned from him that do recurrent Shodhan in Kushta. Now, next was an interesting case, a new case of psoriatic lesion. Somehow we missed the photograph, but this patient will send us bilateral foot and bilateral hand psoriatic lesion. He was under the consult of some Ayurvedic physician earlier, but it was decreasing. But when the Ayurvedic physician carried out the Raktamokshan, it got increased. Means it can be a Vata Pradhan skin disorder mostly. Or maybe, after the Shodhan procedure, there is Rikta Koshta, which can lead to new skin lesions. Or second cause of the increase may be Pittaka Saragun. So I have balanced the prescription with Aragvat and Manjista and Kaishar Google and Rakta Pachak. And let's see, it was Vatkafal lesion, so it will go away. The Hetu was again Amlaras, so I have put Pravar and Kaishar Google in the prescription. Now, next case was again an interesting case of acne scars. And when there is Madhur Ras Ahar 7 in for acne, you can go for Arogyavardhini Krumikutar. And if there is Raktosodas Dushti, you should go for Rakta Pachak, Kaishar Google like drugs. So this was Madhur Ras 7, so I wrote Krumikutar. And yes, local application, acne fight, everything is given. Only scar part is remaining, which we carried out subcision today. Now, next case, very interesting. There was actually allergy like thing or swelling over face and dryness over face she complained of, and she is very fond of eating fruits along with milk, which comes under the Viruddhahar. But I diagnosed this patient as atopic dermatitis only, And looking at the Vata Pradanta, Panchatikta Gugul, looking at the Rakta stimulating thing, Rakta Pachak, and Shaddot for local application has been prescribed. So this were the few cases. Everyone, I'm not going to the detail, but I'll narrate each and every case in detail because results will definitely come with this prescriptions only. Thank you.